What's up, y'all? This is Angel. Just showing you around. Um, I'm here to talk about something. One of my cousins said something about Christian and you know um basically I'm just gonna talk about Christian and religion. It's a poem I had learned. Um, so this is my memory, that my cosmetics and stuff, you know. Some of us, play water sports. I'm just kidding. But I wanted to show you this. This is a pretty cool because you could lock the whole entire drawers by this little mechanism right here. Your whole entire dresser is locked so nobody would steal anything out of your dressers or, keep things private or whatnot. But this is my side of the room. No, like it's vacant. No, it's nice and peaceful. I hope I never, get nobody in here. But if it is, it is what it is. This is actually my um uh art supply. Art supply there, and underneath my bed I have a unlimited amount of art supply. I have a whole bunch, but I'm not gonna pull that out. In my jackets, my little file cabinets, my ties. This is my little sewing kit. I sew too, so my bed, and my snacks. Um, you know, um, also have memories right up here too. Um, you know, like you know, and my little invention. I'm gonna try to get it patent. Uh, but that was for my birthday, and this is my medical equipment. Well, not equipment, but like medical stuff. And they made me this when I graduated Broad Street. And then, they all signed it. It's like a yearbook thing. I mean, good luck and stuff like that. And there's my certificate. And you see, I got little knickknacks or whatever you want to call it. There's my locker. I've got tons of clothes, but I'm trying to. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right, so all right, all right. Um, so what's up, y'all? Um, all right. I am uh, you know, I'm gonna, you know, tell you what's the difference between Christian and religion. Um, all right. I had learned this poem. I love it. So, you ready? All right. What if I told you Jesus came to abolish all religion? What if I told you voting Republican really wasn't his mission? What if I told you Republican doesn't automatically make you Christian? And just because you see blind people doesn't automatically give you vision. I mean, if religion was so great, why did it start so many wars? I mean, why do they build huge churches and forget to feed the poor? Tell single moms that God doesn't love them if they were ever to get a divorce. But in the Old Testament, God actually called religious people whores. Religion might preach grace, but another thing they tend to do is um, tend to ridicule God's people. They did it to John the Baptist. They can't fix their own problems, so they just mask it, not realizing religion is like spraying perfume on a casket. See, the problem with religion, it never gets to the core. It's like behavior modifications, like a long list of chores. Like, let's dress up the outside, make it nice and neat, But that's funny. They used to do that to mummies while the corpse right underneath. So I'm not judging. I'm just saying, quit putting on that fake look, because there's a problem if people only know you Christian by your Facebook. I mean, in every other aspect of life, you know that logic's unworthy. It's like saying you play for the Lakers just because you wear a jersey. You see, this was me too, but nobody seemed to be on to me. You acting like a church kid while addicted to pornography. See, on Sunday you went to church, but Saturdays you got faded, acting like if you were simply created just to have sex and get wasted. See, you spent your whole life building this facade of neatness, but now that you know Jesus, you boost on his weakness. Because if grace is water, then the church should be the ocean. It's not a museum for good people, it's a hospital for the broken, which means you don't even have to hide your failures. You don't have to hide your sins because it doesn't depend on you, it depends on him. See, because when you were God's enemy, and definitely not a fan, he looked down and said, I want that man. Which is why Jesus hated religion, and for it he called them fools. Don't you see so much better than following some rules? Now, let me clarify. I love the church, I love the Quran and the Bible and all his books, and yes, I believe in sin. But if Jesus came to your church, would you actually let him in? I see. Remember, he was called a glutton and a drunkard by religious men. But the Son of God never supports self righteousness, not now, not then. Now, back to the point. One thing is vital to mention how Jesus and religion are on opposite spectrums. See, one's the work of God, but the other one's the infection. See, one is the cure, but the other one is. I'm sorry, I got a little bit messed up. See, one's the work of God, but the other one's the invention. See, the other one. See, one is the cure, but the other one's the infection. See, because when religious say do, Jesus says done. Religion says slave, Jesus says son. Religion puts you in bondage while Jesus makes you sets you free. Religion makes you blind, but Jesus makes you see. And that's why religion and Jesus are two different clans. Religion is the man searching for God. Christianity is God searching for man. While which why salvation is freely yours and forgiveness is of your own, um, not based on your merits, but Jesus' obedience alone. Because he took the crown of thorns and the blood dripped down his face. He took what we all deserve. I guess that's why they call it grace. And while being murdered, he yelled, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do. Because when he was dangling on the cross, he was thinking of you. And he absorbed all your sin and buried it in the tomb, which is why you are at the cross, kneeling down in front of the cross, saying, come on, there's room. So for religion, no, I hate it. I literally resent it. Because when Jesus said it was finished, I believe he meant it. So, I hope y'all got something out of that. You know, it's one of my favorite poems. You know, it basically tells you the difference between Christian and religion. You know what I mean? So, and just to let you guys know, I was a Christian for a long time, most of my life. Me and my sister, went to church and Awanas and stuff like that, and we were raised in church, and we had a lot of fun, being Christians. You know what I mean? And I think my sister's still a Christian, but I did go to Islam. Not nothing that you know everybody just you know believes in something different. But I'm not. I would never like say something mean about somebody's religion. It's a sin. Actually, um, I can't I can't like say anything about the religion that you're in because of sin. But anyway, I gotta go. Somebody's calling me. All right, later.